BHG Financial is a leader in small business and unsecured personal loans and a creator of one of the largest community bank networks in the country. And with me is Albert Crawford, Chairman, CEO, co-founder of BHG Financial. So great to have you here.
Well, thank you for having me, Jane. Really appreciate it.
As one of the founders of BHG, tell us about yourself, the company. How did you get started? Why did you start the company?
Sure. Approximately about 23 years ago, we started the business, and we had an idea that the small business individual, the professional, didn't really have a place to get a business loan. And when I say business loan, working capital. Capital just to really run your day-to-day operations. There were line of credits, there were short-term facilities, you had to secure it with your house and other stuff. But really for the entrepreneur, there wasn't a product that said, hey, I can get $100,000, I can get it quickly and efficiently, and I can pay it back maybe over the next 7 to 10 years in equal payments. So we came up with the idea that there was a need in the marketplace for it. And we used a combination of technology to acquire a lot of the information to make it easier for the borrower. And then we used a little bit of traditional banking where we had credit officers and we reviewed your credit and tried to give a little bit of a white glove concierge service. Okay. So you could come into us on, let's say, Monday, and we wanted to fund you the next day, Tuesday, which was a little bit different at the time for the banking industry.
Yeah, it was 23 years ago, so things have changed quite a bit over that time in terms of lending. Why would borrowers go to BHG instead of, a traditional bank?
I think, I think that a borrower could still very easily go to a traditional bank. We do a lot of business with traditional banks also in terms of we're partners with them on our loans in a number of situations. So a borrower would come to us if they were looking for a little bit of a niche loan, where they were looking for capital maybe for their lifestyle on the consumer side, or maybe, again, capital for their business. And they didn't want to possibly put up security. Okay. We're a cash flow lender. So we look at what are you making with your W-2 and how do you pay your bills? And then we make a decision. We're a little bit novel in the fact that we felt a lot of lenders think time helps them make a better credit decision. We feel getting information quickly from third parties with your permission enables us to make a decision very quickly about whether we're going to lend to you or not. So our decision-making process is as short as 4 hours. Okay. And so somebody would come to us that really wanted kind of a hassle-free experience, maybe a white glove treatment, and they maybe didn't want to put up an asset. They don't want to put up a car. They don't want to put up their house. They don't want to do a home improvement. They just want to borrow $100,000 and they want to pay it back maybe over 10 years. We go as far as 12 years in term. So very affordable payment and very hassle-free kind of entrance to get the money.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's great for small businesses who may have limited options for raising capital. And you mentioned the quick turnaround, the quick decision-making. What are some other benefits to small businesses?
I think some of the other benefits is we're there. We've been around for 23 years. We kind of went through the 08, 9, 10 crisis. We've been through the COVID crisis, and we went the entire time through those periods. We're really not driven by any type of macro event. So we're pretty much a sturdy, guaranteed partner. So once you have a relationship with us, you can come back for more money. Your business is growing. You might need another $100,000. Our average ticket sizes will go up to $500,000 a small business. And again, the approval time is generally same day, maybe 2 days if we're really, really busy. And you can come back to us. Maybe you need $100,000 originally, and you come back and you say, the experience has been great. Can I borrow another $100,000? Okay. And it literally might take you a day or two to have funds in your account without putting that security up. And I'd say hassle-free and fast.
So 23 years, what would you say has been your secret sauce?
The secret sauce has been, I would say, it's our speed, number one. And we collect a lot of the information from you to make our decisions from third parties. So for you, it's a very, very low touch process. And our borrowers are professionals. We work with a lot of medical professionals.
Okay.
We work with a lot of different CPAs, attorneys. We have a niche with professionals around the country, and I think it's because of the white glove service. So I'd say our special sauce is that we're going to move very, very quickly for you, and that it's going to be a very low touch process for you. You probably don't have to call your accountant. You don't have to find out where your tax returns. We'll get all of that from other parties that you give us permission to access.
Yeah. Do you have any stories about how you've helped specifically businesses?
We have a tremendous amount. One of our niche loans has been kind of the solopreneur entrepreneurial loan. And that means you have a W-2 job as you do today, but you have an idea. There's 21 million solopreneurs in the United States, and a lot of them have come about after COVID, during COVID. People are working from home and people need seed capital. So we really look at your daytime job and say, are you going to stay in your daytime job while you're trying out this new business? If you are, we don't look at the business. We put no value into the business in terms of pro formas or underwriting. We look at you. And so we've had a lot of people come in. We have an individual, she was looking to start a med spa, and she was a pharmacist of all things. In upstate New York, we gave her the seed capital to start the med spa. She worked the med spa a lot at night and in different days when she wasn't having to do the pharmaceutical work, and is very profitable. We have a gal out in Idaho who has borrowed 6 different loans from us. She has VRBOs. So she actually, I think she was an engineer, wanted to start up a little DBA. She started a DBA up and has been very successful with the seed capital for each one of those houses and apartments that she bought to run a little VRBO. Those are 2 unique stories, but there's thousands of them where people have ideas. They need seed capital. They sometimes want it quickly. They could probably take longer to get it, but the fact that we can give it to them in a couple of days is very appealing. So the stories are really exciting because people come back to us and they say, we started this business, we had a dream, we had hope, and it's doing really, really well right now. We also do a lot of just additional capital for existing businesses. Our consumer business has been growing tremendously over the last 5 years, where somebody wants to put a pool in their backyard. They don't want to put their home up as a home improvement loan, and we can lend them the $50,000 to put the pool in, and they can get it from us in 2 days. So it's been a lot of fun working with, we've worked with hundreds of thousands of borrowers over the years. We've done about $17 billion in loans in these entrepreneurial as well as consumer and business loans. And we have a very big population of people that come back to us 2nd, 3rd, 4th times, which is exciting too.
Yeah, well, it provides a really important service to the whole kind of, especially small business economy, to help them have the capital to grow and provide jobs and all of that. So it's great to hear about BHG.
Well, thank you
so
very much, and appreciate the time today, and thank you for having me in again.
Thank you.